Joey.
And I'm John.
And today we're making Spanish Sangria because it's summertime, and this is a great summer cocktail. It's actually considered a wine punch because we're adding fruit and all that, and we're using juices and everything. And this is something that has been made since wine has been around, because when you take the carbs that are in wine that you needed during ancient times and Middle Ages and stuff like that, you needed a lot of carbs. And so you can get that from wine, and also the sugars and stuff. That's also something that you need to survive. So a lot of people just made these punches, and it really stuck. And Spain liked it like a lot. Spain really loved it, and one of the reasons why is because not only are they big wine producers and also brandy producers and rum, but they love oranges. Orange is one of the biggest things there. So when they make this, they put it all together. They just loved it. It became part of their culture. And right now, even though sangria is one of the most popular mixed drinks in the entire world, it's still just connected to Spain. That's what you think of, right?
100%, yeah.
So we are going to make Spanish Sangria.
So what you're saying is it's kind of a health cocktail, right?
Yes, absolutely.
It's got fruit, it's got sugar, it's got everything we need.
Absolutely.
I'm at work, so make me a sangria.
All right. Well, also, you get the benefit of also getting tipsy. Right?
Yeah.
So that's a nice part of it. Okay, so what we need, we're going to make Spanish Sangria right here. So you need a bottle of wine, and we're using Tempranillo. And Tempranillo, Tempranillo from Rioja, and that is basically what you usually use to make sangria. But you can also use Garnacha or Tempranillo from anywhere else.
Excellent.
All right, so you need a bottle of that. You need a pint of brandy. We're using E&J brandy, or you could use rum, like Bacardi or something like that. And
would you use a gold rum?
Well, it depends if you're making. I would probably use the gold.
Yeah.
For red, you could use white, and obviously that's the most popular one too. If you're making a white sangria, then I would definitely use the white.
Gotcha.
So you need that, and then you need the pint. Yeah, we got the pint of brandy. You need 2 ounces of orange juice, or actually 1 cup of orange juice, a half a cup of sugar, and then you need an orange, a lime, and a lemon, and then of course cinnamon sticks for garnish. Oh, and then ice, and you need a pitcher, and that's it.
2 thirsty, willing participants.
Absolutely, let's drink.
Are we going to consume that whole thing, Joe?
Absolutely, right on camera too. All right, here we go. All right, so first of all, if you want to start cutting up the fruit,
absolutely,
and I'm going to add the rest of the ingredients.
Cutting them into slices.
It's nice to chill the wine first, that way it's already cold, and really brings out the fruit when you do that too.
Just cutting these into wedges, Joe?
Yep.
Absolutely.
Wedges, or you could just do slices.
Now what does sangria mean?
Sangria actually means, it comes from the Latin word for blood because of the color, and you'll see once we're done.
So if I happen to cut myself, this would be a very appropriately named cocktail.
Yes, it would be.
Usually the cocktails I make at home are comprised of 2 ingredients, a glass, and whiskey. So this is definitely outside of my comfort zone. So we'll see how I do.
Hopefully you like it. All right, so I'm gonna add the 1 cup of orange juice. And then, I thought this would be a lot fuller than it is.
We oversold on the pitcher and undersold on the corn. That's fine. I think there's probably a law against us making that much alcohol in a work setting in the first place.
And then you really want to make sure the sugar just kind of dissolves in there. So yeah, we've been making this stuff for a really long time, and the Romans had one called it Hippocras. And what they did is they really liked sweet stuff. The Romans really, really liked sweet stuff, and they would load it with sugar and spices. And even before then, the ancient Greeks, they would actually ferment together. They would take barley, muscat grapes, and honey, and they would ferment them together to create almost like a mead, beer, wine hybrid. And from what I hear, it was really good.
What was that word?
Oh, hippocras.
Crust?
Hippocras. Or it might be hippocras. Hippocras. I've never actually seen anybody say that word. I've read it.
I'm just happy to know how to pronounce sangria.
So sangria actually, you know, like I said, you think of Spain when you think of sangria. However, it actually originated, like the biological father of the sangria that we're making here actually originated in the Caribbean in the 1700s. And it kind of spread throughout ports everywhere. And it was really popular in the mainland America for a little while there in the 1700s and 1800s, and then just faded away in popularity. And, you know, they started drinking it in England, and they called it what they used Bordeaux in England, which they called claret. So they called it claret cup punch. Claret cup punch.
Claret cup punch.
Yes, I can't even say it once.
So it actually didn't even originate, the ancestor to sangria didn't originate in Spain?
It did not. They picked it up through trade, and they just really clung to it.
And I learned today I've never cut fruit. This is a first for me. So it might not be the most attractive thing, but that's why I'm learning from the master. It's supposed to be
Okay.
cold.
Add the brandy. I did not add the brandy before the sugar because there was ethanol fumes when you're stirring it up. Tingle your nose a bit.
So I'm sorry, how much wine did you use relative to the brandy, Joe?
One bottle, 750 milliliter bottle,
Okay.
and then a pint, which is 375 milliliters of brandy.
So if you wanted to make a lot, you would essentially just scale up your ingredients.
Exactly.
I'm learning how to cut fruits. Here.
Learning on the job.
Help me out.
Right, here, I'll do it.
Here, we'll trade.
Right. Lime.
Here's a lime. Look how much more efficient you are. See, this is why I should learn how to cook.
I was raised by a chef, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll teach you how to cut stuff.
Awesome.
It's one of the most important things right here is that you go like this
Mhm.
and you use your fingernails to protect yourself so you don't cut yourself.
Excellent. I only got very minimal blood on the orange slices, so we're in good shape.
Just needed 2 band-aids, right? That's it.
A couple band-aids, stitch me right up.
All right. You know, one of the things that I've learned recently is, did you know that a lemon is a hybrid of 2 different fruits?
No.
Yeah. Citron is actually its own fruit.
There's a fruit called
There's
citron?
a fruit called citron, right? And a lemon was actually created, from what I read, was created by pirates
That's great.
to fight off scurvy. So
Okay.
it's actually a hybrid of blood orange and citron.
No kidding.
Yeah. And
I
they
always
were,
thought citron was just another,
another word for it?
Yeah.
I mean, unless what I read is wrong, which it very well could be. I mean, all the information that's out there right now.
in which case we'll edit that out.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Now, we add... Here. I really thought this would be fuller.
It's alright, it'll create a good splash for the camera.
I know. Get all
So you
of
can
my
get it right on the
tie.
lens.
You
Here,
know,
you want to
I
hold
had
something for it?
I had this for the ice, but I'm gonna have to use it for the fruit. Oh yeah, get in there. So now, basically what you're supposed to do is just put it in the fridge for a bit, get it nice and cold, but you know, we're just gonna drink it right away.
Sounds good.
All right.
Fetching
Glasses.
wine glasses is something I can't do without hurting myself.
All right, thank you very much, sir. Okay, now, are you ready to pour?
Sure.
Go right ahead. We got this fancy lemonade thing.
What are they, lefty loosey?
I don't know. I've never used it.
Let's figure it out. Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah.
It's not the fastest pouring device I've ever used. There we go. Okay.
All right.
Ooh.
Don't forget your cinnamon stick.
Okay. Garnish.
Yep. And if you wanted to add fruit into your thing too, you can. And okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. Let's do it above the. My first on the clock cocktail of the day.
Oh, that is yummy, man. That's delicious. The cinnamon
That's really
stick,
good. Yeah.
that cinnamon stick really like it just adds something to it, you know.
Kind of like adds this like little chamber of like nice scents and like a little bit of like I don't know, like dessert-like quality, like you're getting ready to have like a cupcake or something like that.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh yes.
Alright, now I know how to make sangria at home. I just have someone else cut the fruit for me.
All right. So next time we know who's cutting the fruit, right? All right. Well, this has been a great time, a lot of fun. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We're going to be doing a lot of cool stuff like this. All right, guys? So, cheers.
Cheers.